In this video, we transform our Jeep Wrangler for camping and outdoor adventures, so stick around to the end to see how we did it. We started by drawing a sketch of our layout and measurements and then headed to get some materials.
We're on our way to Home Depot. We're about to get all of the plywood to make our platform that we'll be sleeping on.
We're going to get 1 sheet of 3/4 inch sanded plywood, and we're going to have them cut some of it while we're there to fit in the car, and then I'll do the rest of the cutting at the house.
See you in Home Depot.
So I got a little ahead of myself and forgot to start filming, but I already cut one piece of our sleeping platform. The cargo area platform is already cut. I'll show you that in just a little bit of what I did. But I just filmed me starting to cut the upper portion. It's going to be a little bit wider. We got one more corner to do, so I'm going to cut that, and then we'll start piecing it all together, and then you'll see how it comes together and fits in the car. So more to come on that. So we have our big parts of the sleeping platform cut and ready to go, but now we have to cut a ledge so that the two pieces could kind of like go together. So you'll see how it all goes together once we start putting it together. So let's get cutting.
And here you see Mike in the wild. A plane flew by, so he stops everything he's doing and he has to investigate because he likes planes.
Got our 40 by 3 inch ledge, so let's go start assembling.
Right now we're on our way to REI. We're picking up our electric Dometic cooler. It's going to be part of our Jeep build, which we're super excited for this fall trip, so let's go get it.
We have our first big purchase for our...
We didn't film our first one.
What was the first one?
The Jackery.
We got a Jackery. We'll put that...
That'll be somewhere.
That'll be somewhere else in this video. This is kind of being filmed at all various times as we figure this out, as we build out our car. But this is one of our large purchases for our car, for our camping trips. So we're going to do a little unboxing ceremony here.
This is the Dometic electric cooler, which will be powered by our Jackery.
Exactly. And many of you are probably wondering, why go with an electric cooler? Well, my answer to that is why not? You're going to save a ton of money and a ton of time by not having to go to the store.
There's a link there.
And get ice, and just be careful that you have enough clearance when you're pulling it out of the box.
Don't break things in your house when you're unboxing. Our trip is going to be about 9 days long, so this is going to help us keep things cool. We're not going to have to have that extra added weight of ice, but I guess this is a heavy item too, so I don't think that really matters, but we're not going to have to keep getting ice, draining it, having things wet and having to dry them down. It'll all stay nice and cold. So we're excited.
It is a little heavy, I'll admit that.
Okay, I could lift it.
Like I said, it's better than having a bunch of ice and having to lift those bags of ice, dealing with draining the water out of the cooler and all that stuff. We don't have time for that. We just want to enjoy. We don't want to be doing any of that stuff. So let's take a look. We'll give you guys a closer look on the inside and around the unit.
I had a bad feeling when we got the box that it was returned, because the box was not in good shape. And Mike can turn it around real quick. It is missing a huge chunk of material.
Yeah.
Right here.
Well, unfortunately, our unboxing video is going to be cut short because this has to go back to the store. But as you can see, there's a big piece of plastic missing from the machine, so
This was after tax. It was almost $700 for this item.
Yeah, so for $700, it needs to have all the plastic, in my opinion. It can't be missing plastic. And
Well, yeah, because that's like refrigerated things. You want that covered and protected.
right.
Just got off the phone with REI. We talked to our local store. We talked to Maddie. Shout out to Maddie. She was super helpful. Unfortunately, REI closed in about 10 minutes when we were on the phone with her, and they're about a 20-minute ride. So we couldn't get up there to get help, but there was only 2 Dometics left. So we had to like act fast, and she got us the customer service number, and we were on the phone for a while, but they were super helpful. They got everything sorted out. So we're going to return the broken Dometic electric cooler, and we should have a new one in a couple days. So we'll give you guys more info when we have one that is not broken, and as we get this Jeep built going. Well guys, we just left REI. We got the replacement cooler, and it was definitely used. It was in the best shape, so we returned it, and we're going to be looking at different brands and finding a different electric cooler to take on the trip with us. So stay tuned. Somewhere in the video, you'll be seeing it put in the Jeep for our big trip.
We got our adjustable legs for the platform. We were going to use pipes, but then I found out this is a better option, because if you're not set on what type of height you want, you could adjust it. These are 10 inches minimum, and they go 17 inches maximum. They come in other sizes as well, but we figured this would work best for our situation. So you just adjust it by getting a forearm workout and just doing a lot of twisting. As you can see, we already went like 3/4 of an inch. It takes a while, but it gets there. So you don't even need a gym membership. Just do this every day. But yeah, we'll show you more of this once we get the platform in the car. But right now we're just gonna smack these bad boys onto our wood. And now comes a good time to talk about today's video sponsor, splinters of wood that I have so many of in my hand from this piece of wood. If you'd like to check out some splinters for yourself, definitely check the link in the description below. That's not going to be there because it's not real. But definitely check it out anyway, because it's always good to have some splinters on it. We have our 3 pieces so far. We have the upper piece that's going to go over where the seats fold down. We have a piece that's going to hold them together like a ledge. And then we have the back piece that's going to go into the trunk. And we have a notch as well to fit our specific vehicle. We cut it so that it fits specifically for our Jeep. And I can't take credit for this design. I did find it on YouTube, so I will link in the description below the video that helped me come up with this design for our Jeep. The first step that we're going to do is we're going to take our cargo piece in the back, and we're going to attach this ledge with some screws so that this can rest on it. And then after that, we'll get our legs put on. We're going to use 6 legs, 4 on the back, 2 on the front, and then this part will be supported by the ledge. So let's get to it. I measured 1.5 inches from the edge of the cargo portion of the platform and drew a line as a guide. The front and back sections will each sit 1.5 inches on the ledge piece. You should always pre-drill your holes before screwing the wood together. I'm not going to do that though, because I'm just going to send it. It's only a Jeep platform and we're going to hope for the best. So let's get to it.
Ledge is on. Next, we're going to attach the legs.
Let me rephrase that. I did not pre-drill the ledge. I just sent it. But I am going to pre-drill for the legs because it's a little bit more precise and I want to just make it easier to put screws in. Megan's getting all the screws started, and then we'll go back and tighten them all down.
Yeah, Mike has the muscle, I don't.
We pre-drilled the holes, like I said earlier, just to make it easier to get these screws started and make sure our legs are on there where they need to be.
All right, they're in position. I'm passing the really cool screwdriver over to Mike to tighten them all.
Thanks.
I bestow you with the honor of screw tightening master.
All right, I accept, and I will continue the great work that you have started. Also, if anybody wants a cool screwdriver, this is really great and really versatile, so definitely check it out. It's by Craftsman, not sponsored. Solid. Those legs are not moving anywhere. Definitely very sturdy.
So you guys might be wondering, why are you guys building this platform yourselves instead of buying one already made? Everywhere that we looked, they were upwards of $800, so we decided to build it ourselves. The plywood cost $60 from Home Depot. The leveling feet ran us about $40 on Amazon, so for $100, this was a much better option for us versus spending a couple hundred online. We also had a couple other big expenses for this build, our Jackery portable power station and the electric cooler. So those were two necessities where we really needed to spend the money to get us through this trip. Platform is built, time to dry fit it in the car, and hopefully it fits. It fits. We don't have to do extra work. Now for the real test. Can we get in and out of this and on top of that and have space between the ceiling and where we're going to be sleeping?
Let's
Let's
find
go.
out.
Fit.
I think it'll work.
Are you going to have enough space?
Probably not, but we'll figure that part out later.
Nice work.
All right. Get out.
Is our age showing with the grunts?
We have found one minor issue right here. The wood is kind of sitting on this plastic and I don't want to damage it, so I'm probably going to do a little notch just so that it doesn't interfere with this and it could make it a little bit more versatile. After placing the platform in the car, we decided to add some carpet tiles to the surface to protect our mattress from the plywood. We also added some threaded T-nuts and bolts to attach the two halves of the platform together to prevent it from coming apart while driving. Success! Third time was the charm with our refrigerated cooler. We got an ICECO one, just came today. We opened it. It looks like it is brand new, not used or returned or anything like that. No issues so far, knock on wood. But yeah, looks great. So let's get in the car.
This is our first official night sleeping in the Jeep. Nikki D, I don't know how you did this in a Prius. We can't even like sit up like this. I think we have to rearrange. We bought a little like net hammock thing for extra storage that I think we're gonna have to rearrange. We're sleeping with our head in the trunk right now. I will show you what our space looks like.
Might have to make some adjustments as we go. It's a little tight, but it is what it is. Oh, our feet are elevated.
We've got a lantern to kind of show. Mike, here, hold this.
Okay.
All right. Hold on. I'm gonna try to zoom out. Okay. We're zoomed out so I could see you.
Okay.
All right. Oh, you can kind of see our hammock.
It's a little low, but we might have to make some adjustments on that.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's tight in here. But just sleep for a couple hours on the road works.
So we decided, instead of leaving at 4 a.m., that we were going to do half the drive as soon as I was done with work tonight. So we're at the halfway point. We are at a Love's in Virginia somewhere. And then tomorrow we're on to the first destination of our fall adventure. And Mike just looks like he's contemplating every decision we made leading up to this.
I'm just like trying to figure out how to... I don't know. This is interesting for sure.
Well, stay tuned and see how we manage this for 10 days.
It'll be interesting.
All right. See you guys in the morning.
See you soon.
Or the next video, whichever happens first. Good night.
Good night.
Duncan abandoned us. He wanted his own space. So he's all the way up there. We're back here. Say goodnight, Duncan. Night-night.
Alright, so we've been camping out here in the car for quite some time now. We still haven't shown you what we did to the car, so let's go look. We have our pop-up shelter here for changing clothes and stuff like that. We have our wooden platform that we built. We have it a little bit higher so that our fridge could go underneath. This side is where we keep all of our food. There's a container over there we'll show you in a minute where we keep all the food. Dirty laundry bag, luggage, that usually goes up in the front seat when we're not sleeping, but here's our 4-inch foldable mattress that we got off jeffbezos.com. Blankets and pillows. That's really all I could show. Here we have window covers for all windows from WeatherTech. Let's go a little further up. Then we have window screens from DeepSleep. So we could keep the windows open at night so bugs don't get in. Over here, and you can kind of see the mattress is folded a little bit up here.
Hi, Dunk.
Duncan's in there relaxing. We have lots of blankets because it was cold. We have some space under here for all kinds of things. Under here we store our water tanks, which we'll show you in a little bit. And we also have our Jackery portable power station on the other side, which powers this whole trip. So yeah, let's go take a look at the other side. Over here we have our two large hiking backpacks. We have some Duncan stuff, and we have some snacks. Deep within there we have the Jackery portable power station.
The lighting stinks, but it's there.
Yeah. So yeah, we were able to put that there, and we plug all of our stuff in at night. It runs the fridge the whole time we're here, and it charges while you're driving. Over here we have our ICECO portable refrigerated cooler. If you remember earlier in this video, we actually bought a Dometic but didn't have much luck with it. It came damaged, and then it came used, and we just weren't having luck, so we went with this one. Let's take a look on the inside. There's not much in it now because we're at the end of our trip, but it's got nice space here, and it's pretty good size. Like there's a lot of room for different things.
It smells like the bananas.
It does. Next over here we have our camp kitchen container. Like I said, there's not much in it now because we're at the end of our trip, but we have all of our stuff. We have our pots our cooking pots, and some utensils, a sink, a foldable sink to wash our dishes. We have fuel for our burner, and then just a bunch of snacks.
And the most important thing, covered in a blanket so it doesn't break.
Oh yeah, we have a jar of coffee grinds in there, which we're making right now. Alright, moving over here, we have our pour over.
Ready to go.
And last but not least, we have 2 of these. I don't remember how many. I think they're like 6.
It's like 2.9. It's just under 3 gallons.
Yeah, so just under 3-gallon Dometic water containers. And you could also buy a little pump to have like a little faucet that attaches to this as well. We don't have that yet. We'll see if we get it in the future, but we do have 2 of these that we have on board at all times to have water with us. Now that you've seen our setup, I just want to take a moment to discuss how great the Jackery portable power station is. We have the Jackery Explorer 1000, and it has provided us with more than enough power for this trip. We've had the fridge plugged into it pretty much the entire time we're here. We're here for like almost 10 days, and we've been driving a lot throughout the day, so we charge the Jackery through the carport during the day, keeps it charged, but it barely uses any power. We have that fridge plugged in all night. It only goes down like 5 or 6% battery, so it's just absolutely amazing, and it definitely exceeded my expectations. This whole trip it hasn't gone below 70%, so I highly recommend it. Definitely check it out. Unfortunately, we're not sponsored, so Jackery, if you want to sponsor us, let us know. But definitely check it out, and yeah, it's great for you any type of trip like this. You wanted to see me, Meg? Always remember your scissors, folks.